Welcome all my dear friends. Myself Mrs. Snehal Narade. I am currently working as assistant professor and head department of computer science in Dharampet Imperial Memorial Science College, Nagpur. Today I will explain you how to create a Google Classroom and what is Google Classroom. Now, in the era of technology, everyone wants to make updated with the technology. So, especially in the field of education, every teacher wants to make a communication with the student in the form of online teaching and learning platform. So, first we have seen what is Google Classroom. So, we can define a Google Classroom. It is nothing but it is the exposure to online learning platform. Means through this online learning platform, teacher can assign or give the assignment to the students, and student can get the feedback to the teachers. It is also a free blended learning platform. We can call it as free blended learning platform. It is benefits or which offers Google Classroom offers benefit to the teachers as well as the students, because basically whenever teacher is using a Google Classroom, means virtual classroom, the time is saved and paperwork is also saved. So we can say it as it supports less paperwork and less time. It can also, you can say it as it is elevate the classroom productivity. It also helps to improve the classroom productivity. It also helps to improve the workflow management to the next level. Generally, in classroom teaching, what happens? Teacher explain the concept to the students. Like for example, teacher explains student what is Google Classroom. So student can only listen all these things and they never feedback or the question, they never ask question to the teacher ki this concept is not clear from their side. So with the help of this Google Classroom provide a platform for teacher and student for online discussion. Sometimes some student may hesitate in front of teacher to discuss some topic, to discuss on some topic. So with the help of this Google Classroom, so students and teacher can discuss on any topic, or it will also help in announcement and the discussion on the working things. So what these are the advantages of Google Classroom. The first advantage is, as I have already tell you, कि maximum work has been done online. Means the assignment or online videos, teacher can send online videos or online study material, question paper or assignment. Everything is online, so there is no need to use the paper. So it helps to reduce paperwork, or we can say it as no more stack of paper. So it is very easy to manage the data. As if what is the basic requirement to create a Google Classroom for a teacher? So teacher required only Gmail account, nothing else. So no paperwork has to be done to create a Google Classroom. So this is the most important benefit of using Google Classroom. Now, easy workflow management, it is very easy. Like for example, if teacher want to give assignment to the students for today and submit the assignment on after 8 days, so teacher can set date and time for the submission of the student. So everything is managed, or teacher can manage a Google Calendar for each and every activity for Google Classroom. So it is very easy to manage the workflow. Then work is stored permanently, as I have already told you. So Google Classroom is a tool which is provided by the Google. So everything, means whatever the Google Classroom which have created by a teacher, There is no need to save it again and again. It is automatically saved by the Google. Means whatever the work has to be done, the work is permanently stored. There is no rare chance to lost our data. Then it will help to, means we can use this app, Google Classroom app, in any handheld devices like mobile phone, then laptop, palm top, or your desktop, everything. So we can also use in the form of app also. Another benefit of using Google Classroom is that a single student can access his or her work on the one screen. Okay, so individual student can see what is the assignment assigned by the students. Okay, how many students submit the assignment to the teacher on what date and on what time on a one single screen. Facilities are provided to the student and teacher for question and answer session as well as discussion, which I have already explained you. Then most important part of using this Google Classroom is for real time progress. It also helps for real time progress. Okay. So we will start with the, I am going to present you actually how to create a Google Classroom. For that, you just either you can log in through your Gmail account, or you can directly type www.classroom.google.com. Okay, I will explain you the short form of using Google form also. So here I have already created my Google Classroom for my students. Okay, so I am going to tell you how to create a new Google Classroom for the students. So you just click on the plus sign which appears on the right side of the given screen. Okay, when you have clicked or when you have typed www.classroom.google.com, as I have already assigned with my Gmail account, so that's why no error message or no message will be seen. So for first time when the user is logging, okay, so you will display the message like this. Okay, I can sign in with my another account. Now in this way, if you have not logged in or if you have logged in first time, so you can first log in through your Gmail account, then this screen will be displayed to you. Now what is next? Now I want to create my new Google Classroom. So how I can create that? So I am going to create by clicking on the plus sign which appears on the right side. Okay, this is the Google Form app. In this app also Google Classroom is there. So you can either you can just type www.classroom.google.com, or you just sign from your Gmail account and select this option. So this is the shortcut to create a Google Classroom. Okay. Now I just, there are two options, join class and create class. So join class is the option for student. Okay, and create class is a option for a teacher to create a new class. Okay, so just I want to create a new class, so that's why just click on create class button. So there is an agreement for from the G Suite. You just click on I have read and understand the above notice and continue. Okay, so after clicking on the continue button, one screen will be displayed here. So four fields are there: class name, section, subject and room. So you just, only two fields are required from the four field: class name and the subject. So you just specify the class name like BSc same 5. I want to create same 5 2020. Okay. The section field is not compulsory. If you want to specify the student which are belonging to different sections like from PCOM or from electronics group or from life science, so you can add section here, otherwise it is not necessary. Then mention your subject. So for example, my subject is computer science. I have already entered here computer science, and room is also not necessary to specify at early stage. You just create after entering this two field data. You just click on the create button. Okay. So the processing is going on. Now my classroom is created, BSc same 5 2020. One thing that you should remember is that this class, so after creating the class, one class code is automatically generated by the Google. Either you can write down this class code, or you can just copy the class code and send to all your students so that student can join your class. Okay. So this is your Google Classroom. Okay. In this Google Classroom, basically 4 tabs are there. First tab is stream, then classwork, then people, then grade. Now in this today's video, we can only see how to create a Google Classroom and how to assign a work for the student. Okay. So for example, if you want to assign some work to the student, so you just click on the classroom option. Okay. So here the options are there: create assignment and question, use topic to organize classroom into modules or unit. The choice is yours. If you want to attach this Google Classroom along with your Google Calendar or class driver folder, so you can use it. So we will see in detail in our next video. Now I am going to assign some assignment. Okay, so assignment in the different form is given. Like simple assignment means you just type the question and send it to the student, or quiz assignment. Okay, you can send a quiz, online quiz to the student through this Google Classroom. You can create a question bank and upload the question bank in your Google Classroom, or you can provide some other study material to the student, and if you want to reuse the post, then you can reuse the same post which you have already posted in your Google Classroom. Okay, and the last option is the topic, on which topic you can assign the work to the student. So for example, I want to assign the work for same 5 students on Visual Basic Programming. Okay, so I just click on add button. So after pressing add button, the title is display on the front end. Okay, so you can, after clicking on this 3 dot, you can rename the title or delete, or you can copy the link. Okay, whatever you want. Now I want to assign some work based on Visual Basic Programming to my student. For example, assignment. So you just click on the assignment. Okay. To give the assignment title, so my title is Visual Basic Programming. Okay. Instruction. For example, if you give the instruction student while assigning, so you just write all questions are compulsory. Okay, then submit your assignment within time and date. Okay, so these are my instruction. Now there are two options. Okay, either if I have already typed the question in the Word, okay, so you can attach from these. Either you can attach a file or link or from Google Drive or anything, or you can create it on runtime. So for example, I have click on the runtime. You just click on the create option. So assignment in what form? In form of doc or slides, means PPT, or sheet means Excel sheet, or Google form, or drawing. So for example, I want to create, I'm going to create my assignment in the form of Google Doc. Okay. So here Google Doc is appear. Doc is open here. So you just type the question. I just type the question like, what is event driven programming language? Then my next question is, what are intrinsic and extrinsic? You just undo and redo option is available. Intrinsic and extrinsic controls used in VB. Okay. My third question is, for example, what is event method and properties? Explain explain with example. Okay. So, for example, this is my question. Okay, you can make, if there is some mistake, so you can, the suggestions are given to you, so you can make the suggestion. Okay, now for example, if you want to make the bold, so you can bold it. For example, center align. Okay, then if you want to change the tag, like change the style, like if I want to display my questions in Times New Roman, so my font is Times New Roman, style is Times New Roman, and size is, for example, 40. Okay, then if you want to add some special characters, or for example, if you want to align, so you just left align or right align the text. Line spacing, if you want to make a line spacing, so you can go to line spacing option and set the line spacing. Then bullets and numbering, number list, for example, if I want to give the bullets like this, so bullets are available. Okay, so this is my question and I just share this. Okay, save. Huh? So you can share this document to the individual student by adding the name, like my student is Kanishk Patil. My student name is Kanishk, K-A, okay, Kanishk Patil. Okay, either you can send share these documents to the individual person or group of the person. Okay, And the second option is you just copy the link and paste here. Okay, link is here, you can paste the link and click on the OK. Okay, so now the link is created. Google Doc is already created here, and you can see these are the questions which I have assigned to my student. I will assign this question to my student. So student can just click on the that particular link, okay, like this. So student can just click on the link and open the document. Okay. So while setting this, if you want to assign the point for the assignment, the first part is for which group of the student you wish to give assign the assignment. So I want to assign this assignment to BSc same 5 students. This is my newly created Google Classroom. Either I can assign, here the option is I am going to assign the assignment to all my students. If you want to assign the point, means grade अगर आपको देना है, so you can give the grade like 20 marks. Okay, then if you want to assign the date and time, means within date and time the student want to um, complete their assignment, so you can specify the date like today's date is Monday, that is 6. So after 8 days you can set the date, means on 13th of July the maximum limit to assign the assignment, to submit the assignment by the student is of 13th of July. And at what time? At 11:59 p.m. Okay, so in this way you can set the date and time for the assignment and then click on the assignment or click on the assign. Now the process is going on. Okay, now if here see one message is display like assignment is created. Okay, so now go to the stream again. Message is display like Snehal Naraye posted a new assignment, Visual Basic Programming. If you just click on this assignment, you see turn in and assign. So I can assign 20 points is there. Okay, I'll assign my work to all the students. Okay, whatever the instruction which I have already typed for the student are display here like all questions are compulsory. Submit your assignment with date and time. Okay, now student work, from student point of view, student can submit their work to me on or before just 13th of July. Okay, so in this way you can assign the work to the student in various forms. So another is you can create a quiz for the student, or you can create a question bank, or you can send some material. So material of any type, just I want to share some YouTube video with the student. So I just click on again add and link option is there. Sorry, I just want to add YouTube. Select YouTube option and you just type the topic name here, Visual Basic Programming. Okay, and search it. Okay, so these are the video. If I want to share first video to the student, you just click on the video and add. Okay, the video is added here. Okay, now what is teacher task? Teacher has to post this video in his or her group. Okay, Now the video is posted by me on my group, and my group is BSc same 52020. So in this way you can assign the multiple type of work to the students. Okay, in my next video I will explain you how the peoples and the teachers are added at the runtime, and how to connect a Google Classroom with Google Classroom with Google Calendar. Okay, so if you have any problem, so you can contact me on my mail ID. My mail ID is given here, so don't hesitate to contact me. I will try to explain each and every question asked by you. Okay, if you like my video, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.